Hey everybody, it's Lisa Birmingham and I'm so glad that you're here with me. My kids have been asking me for a Christmas village for a long time, and there are a few reasons why I haven't purchased one yet. Number one is the cost. Even a small house is $30 to $40, and one house does not make up a village. Another reason is because of the color. A lot of times they're really bright and vibrant, and that just doesn't go with my overall Christmas color scheme. So I decided that I would transform a Dollar Tree Christmas house and village into a beautiful winter wonderland. If this is the first time that you're visiting my channel, then welcome. I'm Lisa. I do DIYs, home decor, party ideas, and holiday entertaining. I just love this time of year. It is my favorite season. And I've got a lot of really fun videos that are coming up and some great collaborations that I'm really excited about. One of which I will tell you at the end of the video, so make sure you stay to the end. I would love to have you join my channel, so please subscribe and make sure you turn those bell notifications on so you are the first to know when I upload my latest video. I began this process by picking up 4 different Christmas houses from the Dollar Tree. They were looking a little drab and desperately in need of a makeover. I knew that I wanted to create a winter wonderland centerpiece for my kitchen island, and I knew that these would be a perfect solution. So what I did was I got some spray paint, just a can of white spray paint. I laid them out and I did a couple of coats of spray paint. Now, some of the places were a little bit stubborn, the ones that are really saturated, like the front door, and there were a couple of wreaths that were red. Those were really tricky, and so what I had to do with those, I went back over with some craft paint to get everything stark white. If you wanted to, you could use craft paint to paint the entire house. However, I do like to use spray paint because I think that it coats everything a little more even. It is a lot quicker and it dries faster. Once the paint was completely dry on my house, I decided to embellish it. So I got out the Mod Podge and a sponge brush, and I painted some Mod Podge over the top of where the snow was originally on the house. There was a little indentation, so it was really easy to find out where that snow was. I also put some Mod Podge in the corners of the roof and on other places on the house where the snow would collect naturally. I wanted to create a 3D snow effect on my houses, and this coarse kosher salt was a perfect solution for that. This salt resembles crystallized snow, and I love that it's not quite as shiny as glitter is. It looks a little more natural, like natural snow would. So I sprinkled this all over the Mod Podge, and then I let it dry completely overnight. Once the snow was on, my houses were finished, and I love the transformation. They definitely don't look like Dollar Tree houses anymore. Now it's time for my favorite part. We're going to style our village. I'm going to start off by putting a silk small tablecloth underneath. I just tucked it underneath my large silver tray. This silver tray is the perfect base for my village because it's large and flat. To this, I'm going to add a crystal cake stand. Now you know how much I love variations in heights, so this is going to give me that variation that I need. I'm just going to place it a little bit off to the side so that I have enough room on this side to put my little village houses. And then on top of this, I'm going to add a mini cupcake stand because it's just going to give me one more layer of height. What is a Christmas village without sparkly lights? I got this string of battery operated lights at Tuesday morning. I'm just going to wrap them around the base of my trays, and on top of that I'm going to add this polyfilm stuffing. This is just the stuff that you get at Michael's that you fill up pillows with or other things. It's going to be perfect as my snow since this is a winter wonderland. So I'm just going to evenly space it out on my trays, and it's going to give me a nice bed of snow. Now it's time to add our houses. Before I do that, I'm going to teach you a little trick. As you can see at the bottom, there's a hole so that you can add a battery operated candle to the house so it lights up. But I don't really want to do that, and here's why: because it will take me an extra 30 seconds every night to turn each one of those candles on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my string of lights and I'm going to bend them. These are copper, so they're really easily bendable, and I'm going to poke them through the center of my house. That way I can flick them on and all of the houses will shine with one flick of a switch. The way I'm going to arrange my houses is I'm going to put 2 on the bottom silver tray, I'll put 1 to the side on the cake stand, and then I'll put 1 on top of the mini cupcake stand. To finish off the look, I'm going to use some of these little pieces of garland that I snipped off of one large garland. I'll just scatter those throughout my trays. I'm also going to use some other greenery and some holly berries. If you remember last week, I used this pine cone as a beard on my gnome. Well, we're going to use them again today, and they smell like cinnamon. Yep, they still smell good. So I'll scatter those throughout, and then the final part is just to add a few little gold ornaments. The final element that I'm adding to my village is this glass cloche. By putting it on top of my cake stand, it's going to add some extra height. It's also going to make it look a lot more classy, and the glass will help reflect the warm light that's shining from the lights. Can you believe the transformation? I only spent $4 on these Christmas houses, and I think that our winter wonderland village looks like $1,000,000. All you needed was paint, Mod Podge, and coarse salt. It just goes to show that you don't need to spend a lot of money to get a high-end look. You can easily transform or upcycle Christmas decorations that may not be your particular taste or style by simply giving them a coat of paint, a reflective 3D snow surface, and styling them with higher-end decor that will elevate the look of your design. Now for that announcement that I promised you about. If you remember, in October, there were a few of us YouTube creators that got together and came up with a fall and Halloween tablescape playlist. It was such a big hit that we decided to do it again for Christmas. So next Tuesday, November the 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going to be bringing you a collection of Christmas and winter tablescapes. So if you are hosting a holiday party or the giant Christmas feast, you will find some ideas on this playlist, I can promise you. So make sure you come back next Tuesday to my channel and see what I created for my dining tablescape. I hope you enjoyed my DIY Christmas Village House makeover, and I hope you got some design ideas so you can make your own. If you're looking for other holiday-inspired decorating ideas, then I have some videos for you. And as always, thank you so much for watching.